In this video, I'm going to run you through how to do a B stance hip thrust. This exercise bridges the gap between a standard hip thrust using a dumbbell or even a barbell and helps us go towards doing a single leg hip thrust. And we're going to do that by biasing or using one leg slightly more than the other. You're going to need a bench. Okay, if you've done any form of hip thrusts, you'll know how the basic setup, but I'm going to run through it quickly. You're going to need a bench. You're going to slide down till the bottom of your shoulder blades or your bra strap is on the edge, and then walk your feet out and press your hips up into the top of the movement. A lot of the time people get there, we want the ankle bone under the knee bone, but if you do that before pressing your hips up, you'll find that your knees will travel over your ankles. So press the hips up and then get the feet into the right place. Okay, this is our standard hip thrust position. How do we make it a B stance? What we're going to do is we're going to take the heel of one foot and place it in line with the toes of the other foot. And you might find that you might want to slightly narrow your stance as you do this. The foot that is fully flat, we're going to have 70% of our weight through that leg, and the heeled foot is about 30%. Think of this as like stabilizers on the bike. And you're going to really focus on squeezing the side that is fully flat. Be mindful that the hips aren't too wonky. Try and keep your hips level. Now, how do we load it with a dumbbell? If the dumbbell's not too heavy, you can take it. You can place it evenly across both hips, but I prefer to sit it over the hip on an angle and place my hand on the inside of the dumbbell there. And then from there, you can perform reps. Let me show you on the other side so you can see it better. How heavy should you be using with this weight? Honestly, if you can build up to using a 15 kg on one side and up to 15 reps, you should have no problem being able to do a couple of reps of a single leg hip thrust. So how do you get a heavy dumbbell onto your lap? I would suggest by starting with it on the bench, pick it up, spin round, sit down, hold it, slide down into position, get your feet where you want to, pop it over the hip, and perform your reps. And then when you're ready, you can shift across to the other side and do the same there.